Arnaby was incredibly inelegant, trashing Lauren Sanchez with her friends, and then the next thing is that she wants to fangirl her. I don't know, it's so unclassy.
You're not gonna believe this. So we are swimming. We are at Lake Club Sanchez, and all of a sudden Anna looks and she's like, guys, there is Lauren Sanchez. No, Anna.
After all that shit that we were talking about.
We were laughing because I said I was gonna be like, Lauren, I talked so much shit about you. and then we are like, we talked so bad about them, and here we are all fangirling. Yeah. It was a big entrance. They arrived on a speedboat, like right by us, and there is a pier, so they were walking on the pier. She has this huge black hat, like a huge black skirt. She likes attention, you know, so the outfit was very out there, but it was beautiful. And they're in this beautiful sailboat, so they're eating inside. We're gonna try to get a picture incognito. LeBron James, guys.
Wait, no, you need to make a video. LeBron James.
But it was pretty epic. I feel like it was an epic event in our vacation, right, Anna?
It was fun.
Especially if you build your brand on being classy, and then the next thing you know, you trash someone and suck up to them. That's so gosh. So at one point I was a Miss Universe finalist. I was in every newspaper in the world. I mean, mostly, right? And yeah, so at the time a lot of people tried to kiss up to me because I used to be a minor celebrity, right? And when a low-key hater, you know, sucked up to me because suddenly I was famous, I thought it was disgusting and distasteful, and I would not be friends with them, right? Because before they were awful to me. Remember, I'm autistic, right? So they were awful to me because I was autistic. And then when I became a famous celebrity for my beauty, oh, I know her, right? Because I was in every newspaper. Oh, come on. I utterly hated this. And ladies like this, I gave them an X. Not my friend. I'm sorry, but I have standards. And if I thought this was inelegant, believe me, it is, right? So, yes, I mean, you know what? Arnaby would charge $1,000 for her etiquette course, and yet, at the same time, go with her Miami girlfriends who have logos across their face, which in the south of France is the equivalent of wearing a miniskirt in Saudi Arabia. I mean, she goes around with those friends. And then I had an etiquette course, $4,000. I'm sorry. Personally, the proper etiquette is sincerity. That's why when someone asks you, how do, you don't reply with your life story. You just ask them, how do you do, and you move on. Because, you know, insincerity is not elegant. Of course, we do need socially to lie a little bit, you know, and this is what I learned from being autistic, okay? We don't need to tell our life story when we need to curb our enthusiasm and be Melania, right? We don't need to tell everything. When we get to know someone and know that they're genuinely interested in our life story, and we click and we vibe, then we can be honest and tell them about our life, right? But you know, if someone hates Italy and I tell them about my trip and every single museum, we're not going to be friends because we don't vibe. Do I need to tell them about this? No. If they don't like art history, do I need to tell them how much I love the Uffizi Gallery? If they don't like opera, You know, do I need to tell them on and on how much I love Verdi and Carmen and so on and so forth? And I adore the Traviata. But do people need to know this who don't like opera? Of course they don't. Personally, I adore Lauren Sanchez as a neurodivergent baddie because she uses art tactics but in her own way. Personally, I veer towards classical chic. I'm more Princess Catherine in my style, but modern and fun. However, I do appreciate Lauren Sanchez's refreshing take on things. So she's not me. She does what works for her, which will not work for most ladies, but does work in her situation. And that's why you should hire me as an image consultant, because it's not a cookie cutter formula. Maybe you personally need to dress more Lauren Sanchez, or maybe you personally need to dress more Princess Catherine, or maybe, it's very Saudi. Maybe you need to dress more or less conservative. Every situation is unique, right? And this is the important part of affluent style. It's not cookie cutter. So as a Miss Universe finalist, image consultant, couturier, certified image and etiquette and color consultant, that's where I can help you find something specific for your situation. And I'm very familiar with hypergamy, right? Those who know. My ladies have married up and married multimillionaires, so I know my stuff, okay? Though I, believe in securing a happy marriage more than just only looking for money, right? So sometimes, or quite often actually, the millionaire is better than the billionaire, because I believe in securing a provider rather than just going for the largest number, right? It's a package, right? It's a package deal. It's about securing the best potential future father for your offspring. Even though you might not, want children, the best potential father will treat you right. I don't know, if your brand is being classy, why would you go out with this Erica's Girly World? Which she's fun, but she, is not appropriate. She is wearing sunglasses with logo, on the eye area, which it's like wearing a miniskirt in Saudi Arabia. French are not partial to logos, especially with the crime in the area, which Erica admitted, right? So, being covered with logo, especially on the eyes, especially Louis Vuitton, is considered rude in the south of France, right? So, I wouldn't be associated with a friend who does that. And, sometimes our friends do stupid things. Don't post it in social media, for the love of God. Or for the love of the universe, or all things good, or whatever you believe in. Don't post in the social media your friend doing something stupid or wearing something that is inconsiderate. So let's say Anna based in Saudi Arabia and her best friend is wearing a miniskirt. That is not the photos you want up in social media if you're an elegance coach and charge $1,000 for a course. Sorry, not sorry. Okay? And with Erica, honestly, have fun, you do you, and that's alright, because your brand is Miami, is fun, it's not elegance, but Anna Bay's brand is elegance. And when you associate with someone with a conservative brand, then of course you will be thrown shade that you do not deserve. Even the shade by me, it's not directed to Erica, it's directed to Anna Bay, right? I mean, honestly, it sounds like a lot more fun than, Anna Bay's conservative brand. However, if you're going conservative, elegant, etc., if someone's an etiquette coach and you go to the south of France, don't post videos like this. You just discredit your friend. It's as though you're a frenemy trying to aggressively attack your so-called girlfriend and undermine her. Just not a good look. I wish you could smell how beautiful these roses are that my husband got me. So yeah, being 41 is so fun. Anyway, back to Lauren Sanchez and Erica's girly world. Like, you know what, Erica, go and have your fun. At the same time, when you make friends, let's say with Jamala Museva so Erica, you are so much fun. At the same time, if you are friends with an etiquette coach like Jamala Museva, Anna Bay, or Micah Meyer, please be considerate of them, or you will come across as passive aggressive, trying to undermine your friends, okay? Because their brand is not loud luxury. So that means it's okay to be like Princess Catherine and have a tiny logo, usually Chanel here or there. 1 or 2 tiny logos, not all over your face, right? Otherwise, it's, like you're passive aggressive trying to undermine your friend. 2, don't, please, before you post, ask your friend, for example, Anna Bay, is it appropriate? So, posting a celebrity is not appropriate, okay? Right, because of privacy. If you watch Anna Bay's videos, you will know this, okay? Right, privacy is so important to elite etiquette, okay? Secondly, what's so important, right? You cannot hate on someone, write horrific, awful things about them, and then try to fangirl them, and, act as if you're at a, boy band concert, and they're your crush, and your girl crush, they're your lesbian crush, it's a girl band concert, they're your lesbian crush, you're trying to film them, and you're begging for a date, and begging for their number. And you hated them the day before and posted that on social media. That's so low class, that is so trashy. So, that is just like the worst offense in etiquette. And your friend is an etiquette coach? Do you hate Anna Bay? Are you trying to undermine her? She has so much hate already on Tattle. Being passive aggressive isn't cute. Please be nice to Anna Bay. She's going through a rough time. And don't post things like this, Erica. That's just mean, okay? That's so mean, girl. It is so undermining Anna Bay. I don't know, like, what did she do to you? That's so unkind, okay? Yeah, that just, if someone's an etiquette coach and then she does not like someone, and then you post, hey, she's fangirling the person she hated. That's just mean. Please, it's the current year. It's the 21st century. Can we stop being passive, aggressive, mean girls? Erica, thank you so much. Please like or absolutely hate, share and subscribe. Ciao bambino. Arrivederci.